Hi friends, I have a $20 grab bag. It's been about a month. The manager moved, sorry that's loud, from the secondhand store, and they got a new one, and it's taken him time to get in, and I guess they have this under lock and key, and so only he can do it or something. So opening this bag, I wanted to get it off my counter. It's been there for a couple of days, but okay. First thing, luau necklace. I'll put that in the luau pile. We have a pile. I explain it every time, but these are a little different. We have a family reunion bag or a party bag. Whenever we have to throw a party, we do a luau, and I have all the decorations in totes, and whoever needs them just takes the totes, and I just throw all those kind of luau things into the bag, and people take them as they come into the party. These are different, kind of interesting. They're clip-on earrings, and those will also go into the luau bag. Wouldn't those be fun for a luau? Somebody's gonna love them. So we'll put those in there, and somebody can have those. Okay, lots of luau stuff in this bag. I bag them individually, and then I just throw them in a treasure chest, so when people come in for the luau, they can just go through and pull out what they want, and that works great. And I don't have to, I had some cheap ones I bought, like that were from one of those bulk party places, and it wasn't they were really kind of cheap. So this has been a better way for me to be able to actually have those. Okay, this is interesting. Polo. Looks like it could be carved from bone or something and then polished up, maybe? A little different. Almost looks like it carved from a shell, maybe. That's very different. Just a shell from a luau thing. Different earring from nuts or something. Oh, look, there's a set. We'll put them in the luau party. Somebody can wear those for the party. Woo! Ooh, I like these. These are shell earrings in New Zealand. They call it pawa, but abalone or... That's really pretty. Hopefully the other one's in there. I try and dig through them when I'm at the store. Oh, not good. There's a baggie with broken seashell parts in it, and it was open, so I'm going to have a pile of this stuff at the bottom. A white bracelet. Don't think anybody would want that in my clan, so... And somebody may want to make something, but I don't want to deal with it. Those are just seashells. I'm just going to put them in the get rid of pile, along with these beautiful things. I don't know why anybody would want to wear those. It looks like somebody made them out of fabric. Some kind of a bird pin. An aluminum... Oh, come on, bracelet. And I do have my jeweler's loop, and I have a magnet here. I can get this off. In case I find anything exciting. So far, it's not been anything that's questionable metal. An angel sitting on a birthstone or something. Angel wing. A little different. It's a birthstone. And X's and O's. Hugs and kisses. Turquoise. Bracelet. I got a bunch of these a couple months back that were brand new like that. And earrings. feels super heavy. That feels like it could be real turquoise, but all these different bracelets. How fun is that? That's worth $20 right there. Get those as gifts. All different varieties. They're not even the same. Oh, I like this one. That's fun. There's not two that match. They're all very different. So these are aluminum, not magnetic. And recycling, like can recycling because it's aluminum. Black stone earrings. A stone charm off of a necklace or something. Even different, another different one. These are all very different. Another part of the reason I bought it, I did see a silver necklace in here, but the reason I bought it was because of all those made it worthwhile. Let's see. It's like a cut glass. It feels like it's glass. Looks like a cookie Lee. Have a look and I'll show you if I see anything exciting on it. Yeah, it's a cookie Lee. Just glass. A little diamond on the front there. I don't know that anybody would want this. That's in my family, so I'll probably just put it in the donate pile. If you watch my other videos, I talk about Halloween. I have a treasure chest with a big pirate, and I stick out jewelry that the kids can just pick from, and so that's magnetic, which means it's not gold or silver. And then they can, let's see, it's copper, but it's not copper because copper is not, so it's just copper plated. I let the kids all pick out something. I don't give earrings unless they're new in that container, but I do, I just let the kids pick out what they want for Halloween, and they love it. I have no idea what this is. It looks like it's an earring that's broken, so we just put that in the recycling. Just regular metal recycling. These are really old. Looks like a Girl Scout on there, maybe. It's kind of a fun. It's got bullets on the bottom of it. It's just a black and white. It looks like an agate, maybe. Marble. Stone. Oh, these necklaces, bracelets and earrings. These turquoise. Well, hopefully somebody does a wedding out of that color. We'd have lots of decoration and lots of jewelry. Oh, okay. Here it is. We have lots of matching jewelry in the turquoise. Okay, so that charm that I just showed you, it's off this flare. There's bullets on the bottom of that too, and there's a charm right there. So this, I'll fix it and put it on there. And I don't know. I usually just sell these kind of things at a yard sale. Stick out the jewelry, let people pick a bag, and pay me what they want for a bag. Because I have so much. We also take it and donate. Seeing to the care center patients and let them pick out a jewelry. I don't give them earrings, but usually they really like the brooches and the holiday pins and things. Magnetic, so it's not real. Magnetic. This looks like it might be copper plate. or gold over copper. It's kind of cute though. It's so like 80s-ish. But I know it's later than that because of the way it's strung on the elastic. That's not an 80s thing. So it's just kind of a retro design. But most people aren't wearing gold. It's kind of coming back in now, but for a while it was just no. A Cookie Lee bracelet, still in the bag, kind of dirty bag. Oh, it's a cheerleading bracelet. A bunch of cheerleading charms and things in there. It's kind of dirty. I'll rebag that for somebody. Put it in the donate pile. Okay, these earrings were clip-ons at some point, and somebody clipped them off and made them into earrings, which they are now in the bag. They are magnetic. So I don't know if I'll be able to find the other part to fix it or not, but there's a little heart pin. A huge crucifix, and the gold plating is coming off of it. So to me it looks like it's copper or brass. It had some gold plating. So it's not magnetic, but you can see the plating coming off. I wouldn't even know what to do with that. That's pretty big. I have some jars that I have in the basement for Halloween that I will put out, but that's a little too big, and it's kind of sacrilegious, I think, to put that on. So I'm not sure what to do with that. Aluminum. A Cookie Lee cheerleading necklace. So this probably goes with that cheer bracelet. And it's Cookie Lee, so I'm just going to put those two together for the cheerleader in your life. I don't have any more cheerleaders in my life. And the ones that were cheerleaders would not wear that at this point. It's something you would wear when you're a little girl into cheer. So, for this kind of thing, I usually just bag them and put them in a piñata pile. We do piñatas for family get-togethers for the little kids, and so I just usually bag the little trinkets and bracelets if they're not, used, if somebody just got them and then never wore them, or those little rubber bracelets. Sometimes I'll get a whole bag of them donated. I'll buy them, and so I'll do that. Something similar to this. So this is a little sandal charm clear necklace, and I would just stick that in a little baggie and put it in a piñata. Some little girl would probably just love to have that out of a piñata. So there's that, and then these little dog tags, pirate kind of dog tags. Then some more shell bracelet. The third one of those. And then these are island looking Claire's earrings. So those was the Halloween grab bag. The kids just like those kind of things. They're new. I don't have anybody that I would know to give it to, so I'll just put it in the Halloween pile. That is really funky. Looks like a 70s or something. I don't know. I don't really like long necklaces like that. It's not I don't feel comfortable on me. But look, I could make some earrings to match. They're a little more orange than those ones, but I think that's probably what they were. Some leaf Indian looking earrings. Indian as in Pakistani kind of earrings. do have a daughter that kind of likes that thing, so maybe I'll let her look at those. Some more of those. Oh, wait a minute. This one looks interesting. Aha. Alright, so that one was magnetic. This one is not magnetic. And I show on my other, many of my other videos, when you get a earring that has a flat thing like that versus a clasp like that, or let's see if I can find another clasp like or a clasp like that. Okay, see the difference? This one looks cheap and it's skinny and it's round and it's not very long. This one, on the other hand, it's got a bobble, kind of a bump at the end. See that? It's kind of got a bulb at the end of it, and these are also a little bit more sturdy. Those flat, and it's flatter here. Those type are usually silver, and we check, and it's not magnetic, so that's a good sign. And then you can run your fingers along the flat edge, and if you can feel something, then it usually is sterling. Can you see the writing there? 925. Needs a cleaning. Just run my finger on it. You can hear it when you run your finger on it, and you can feel it when you run your finger on it. And I bought this new jeweler's loop, and I hate it, so we're just going back with my old one. Can you see it? Right there. That's SU, which is silver, 925, and wow, like really, really teeny writing, like a serial number or something, and then a designer mark. So some silver. Not seeing another one in here, which is sad, but oh well, we take the silver. Okay. Here's a little brooch. It's not acting magnetic, but it doesn't look real. So when you get a brooch like that, that's not magnetic, you can run your finger on it like you do on the earrings. I don't feel anything. If you do, you can look it up. You can see it. Sometimes they're really super tiny, but you can also look on the edge of the clasp that way. Sometimes it's written underneath on there, but I'm not seeing anything. It doesn't look real just because of the way it's kind of bumpy. If that makes sense. You see how bumpy it is? Usually if it's real, it's very smooth. And you can just tell it's not as shiny as this. So, yahoo! Look at this. Their earring. I think those are pretty. They remind me of New Zealand when I lived there. So, glad we found the other one of those. Another little earring. And a whole set of earrings. And these big 80s things. Alright, well, they're not being magnetic, but I know they're not silver, just by the way I don't think they are anyway. They just don't look it and they don't sound it. So I'm running my finger, so now I checked them and they're not really magnetic. I'm running my finger along all the way around because sometimes it'll be marked on there really small. Now see, just, I don't know what kind of metal they are. They just don't look and sound silver. They sound very tin. They sound like tin. Anyway, I'm not seeing any, and the reason I'm thinking that is because of the way that they're kind of got bumps on the plating on the inside. or the way that they're printed. There's little bumps. Usually silver is very smooth, and the edges like this are really rough. So I don't think they're real, even though they're not magnetic. This, on the other hand, does look silver. Look how dirty that is. And it looks like there was maybe some turquoise or something inlaid in here that has come out. But it's really tarnished looking and not magnetic. Listen to the difference. Can you hear that versus this? Can you hear the difference? So I'm going to look on this and see if I can find the markings to show that it's silver. So what I do is I look and see if I can see any writing, and then I run my finger along it, and if it comes back black, there's usually tarnish that will come off when you rub it against your skin. Silver and gold get shinier the more it rubs against your skin. And sometimes if they've had a coating on them, they won't polish up as easily, but they are still silver and gold. So I can see that there is a marking on this, and so tarnished and dark. Interesting. It almost looks like a designer mark. Let me show it to you. Let me look up the top of the earring and see if I can. Wow, it's really bent. Which silver does. Look how bent it is. I just bent it more back. It was even more bent than that. So let me bend it more straight. Silver will do that. Silver is kind of a soft metal, and it will bend like that quite a bit. So the back that was on it did not come with it. Most silver earrings don't come with this type of backing. They come with more traditional type of earring back, and it will say 925 on it. Okay, so I'm running my finger along the stem, trying to see if I can feel anything there, and I'm not. So let me look with the and then the other place you can look is like right here on the backing, and I'm not seeing anything there. So I think that the marking is just this one, and I'm going to show you, but it's really hard to see. I think there was a coating sprayed on this to try and keep it from being tarnished. And I don't know if you can see it without the thing. Can you see that marking right there? Super tarnished, but you can see that there's a stamp there. So I think that it was just because of the way it looks, because that's bent, because there's a marking there. I'm pretty sure it's silver. Hopefully I can find another one and show you, but it doesn't look like it's here. I'm getting down in the... There were 2 other bags of jewelry that I did not purchase because I couldn't see any silver in them, and they were $20 a bag, and I don't want to spend $60 and get nothing out of it. So kind of a bummer. Sometimes one jewelry piece will be, earring will be in one bag and one will be in the other bag. So that's kind of pretty. Kind of like that. That's kind of more my style. It looks new. It's still got the little thing on it. Now it's a little too long. I think I would just leave it at that. But anyway, a bunch of little beads. I don't keep these. I have so many. I just put them in a bag and donate them and let people take them out. Okay, these are, I think, some really awful earrings. They're cork and cork. That's a cork right there. Cork, coral, and white. I'll just donate those right away. this is a gold-plated bracelet, and the gold plating is coming off, so I'll just throw that right in the recycle with the gold and see if I can get any of the gold plate off. There's no point. Nobody's going to take that. It's not very good looking with that going on. Trying to see if there's another one of these. I don't see the other one of these, but it looks like I got a bunch of 1 earrings. Piece of shell. I'll throw that away. A clip-on pearl. You can look at these. Sometimes they are silver. But I can see this had gold plating on it. You see that gold plating is coming off. So that's not a ton of value on the plating, and no value with the clip-on pretty much. This is interesting. It's an earring of shells that are painted yellow, and the painting is coming off. But there's only 1 of them in here. I could make it into 2, but I don't know that anybody would wear it. A little different. Oh wait, I lied. Here's the other one. It was hidden underneath another thing. So we'll put those in the luau box after I clean them off, and somebody can have them if they want. Here's the other. So I showed you the one that had this part broken off. Just I threw it in the recycling. It's gold plated. You can see kind of on the edge there. It's more silvery. Right there, there's like silver, so it's gold plated. So I'll just throw it right in the recycling bin. A stone bracelet. It's not bad. That's kind of cute. I have a daughter that likes that kind of thing. She might like that. Sparkly earring. I don't know if the other one's there already or not. Ooh, that's pretty. It's just costume jewelry, but it's a brooch. It's just a black brooch. It's magnetic. It's nothing exciting. There's no name on it or anything. It's not old. Just kind of cute. You remember those from the 80s? Pin glasses. Alright, getting to the bottom here. Earrings. Let's see. A Friends dolphin necklace. I don't know that anybody would want that, but I'll put it in the luau because it's a dolphin. Somebody may want it. I know what this is, but the bottom is not in here. This is a hair pick thing that I bought several of these when I was in the Caribbean, and they have the little leather thing. They cut out a leather and then they'll put it in. You can put it in your hair, or you can take this hair pick and it's just hand carved and put it through and knot your hair. Look how unique that is. But my hair is not long enough. I used to do that all the time. I used to do French twists. Let's see if I can get it up there. I don't think I will be able to. Usually you need that little leather piece to go through it, but let's see if I can make my hair stay up that way. There you go. The 30-second fix. Anyway, so that's different. There's a ton of little pins here. I think they're like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or something. I don't know. They have badge pins for their little lapel. I think I remember getting these in brownies so many years ago. Okay, there's only one of these that went with those other things from the beginning. A cameo earring with diamonds. Black little studs. I think this is brownies. I don't know. Brownies or Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts. Let's see. Love earring. This one looks silver to me. Possibly. see if I can see any writing on it. But there's only one. Non-magnetic. So I think that's silver. I'm not going to take the time to look too in depth. Funky little ring, little kid's ring. I think my granddaughter would like that. It doesn't have, it's not magnetic. I think it's like aluminum or something. But anyway, that. Okay, there's only one of these earrings. It's not magnetic. I'm looking to see if it has any writing on it, or feeling to see if it has any writing on it. And I'm not seeing anything written on it. And it's kind of a different latching system that I haven't seen in real silver before, so I'm not seeing anything in there. It's not magnetic. I'm going to put it in a look a little closer pile. 25 years member of the Moose, Loyal Order of the Moose. Came in this old box. And it says 25-year member of the Moose Lodge. That's really interesting. Apparently they never wore it. It's still in the box. Let's see if there's any writing on it other than the moose indicator. It has the fun back on that screws on, the old school, and usually, sorry, I'm going to show you. It has where it screws on, and sometimes those were actually, there was a portion of gold in those. Sometimes, so sometimes like just the charm on top or some inlay was real, but it's not looking real. It's like a dark color behind it. Not like a real gold. It would be like a gold fill or something. Just double check and see if brass kind of a thing. It's not magnetic, but I'm not seeing any markings that it's gold. So it's got a little stoned eye on it. Anyway, that's kind of fun. A little antique box. Some person's going to come in and just love that at Halloween. They're going to think that's just awesome. Okay, there's a bag of beads. Get rid of. I don't want those. And a lot more of these little merit badge kind of pins. Computer, stars and stripes. There's the other cameo. Let's see. There's only one of these. Oh, nope, there's two of those. There's one of these. Here's the other one of those. I do think these are Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, or Brownies. I think they just don't look like Boy Scouts. They look like Girl Scouts or Brownies to me. Cupcake earrings. Yellow. Black. Love. Don't know. Butterfly. There is just a ton of little teeny earrings. So what I normally do when I have this situation is I take my magnet, because there could be some real gold or silver, and I just take it and I just start running it through the bag bottom, and whatever doesn't get picked up, I know I gotta look at it closer, it might be real. So this was in the bottom of the bag. It's just a shell necklace. This didn't get picked up. It's aluminum, and there's only one of them. And literally everything else got picked up. So those are all the little earrings that are not real that got picked up by my magnet. And then there's a couple more things that were in bags here that I did not. This is the reason I bought the bag, is this thing right here. I could see through the bag. It looked tarnished, and that it didn't have the typical like Italian. Usually there's some kind of a flat part here that would say gold or silver on it, 95 Italy or whatever. But I saw this through the bag like that, and I thought, gosh, that looks like it could be real. So and then I just noticed that's broken down here at the bottom where that was hanging. So it looks like it's been pulled on maybe. But so I looked at it because it's tarnished, and I looked at it through the bag, and I could see markings right there. So it is broken, but you can see, right? Can you see the markings right there? Get it from the right angle. Showing you the wrong thing. Right there on that little clasp right there. Can you see it? 925 right there on that little clasp right there. So when I looked through, and I think it's on both sides too. Nope, just on the one. And then, so that's on the clasp itself. And then if you look on the edges, you can see it stamped on as well. So it's right here on the edge of that. See how small those are? So it's written on those two places. And let me see if it's written on the charm stone somewhere. Sometimes it's stamped on the bottom, sometimes it's stamped on the, most of the time on a gem or something, it's stamped at the top and the back, or at the back on the bottom. So let me look at the bottom really quick. It almost looks like it was gold plated and the gold plating came off. And rarely it's written on the inside of the, yeah, I'm not seeing it. I don't think this is really real, this part. Let's see. Nope, that's not. So it looks like it's got some gold plating maybe over brass or gold over silver. So it's just looking a little funky the way it's showing up. So I don't know that this came with this. You can see it's a little bit more shiny than this. This is really tarnished. So the necklace is for sure silver. And I'm going to try and polish up this stone and see what I can find. I'm not seeing any markings on it at all that I can see. Sometimes it's written on the inside down underneath too, but it's so dark. Let's see. I will use my new loop that has lights on it. It's just that the hole is so small for my eye. Look how teeny that hole is compared to my other loop. It's just so small that it's really hard to see anything through it. I literally cannot see a thing through it. It's like so small. I'm like, whose eyes really can focus that small? It's just supposed to be 60x. But I bought 4 of them, and I can't see through them ever. Let's try the white light. But then the white light is so bright, you can't, it's like reflective. I seriously just can't even. It just reflects so much that I can't even see. It's useless. I literally have never been able to use this. I tried, but I just can't see anything. I can see, yeah, the blue I can kind of see some things, but nothing like what I want to see. Don't get one of these. These are better, just use them in the daylight. I thought, oh my goodness. Okay, now I am not seeing anything on there, but who knows? No, there it is, it's reflecting. I don't see anything on there. Oh well. Still cute. So let's see. There's 2 or 3 things left here. Weird. This would be something I would put on one of those jars in the basement. Wrap it around for Halloween. See, because the chain's kind of big. Wrap it around a jar and put that on. It's like a stolen heart or something. It looks like the heart was actually a shell and they painted it red. American Eagle. It's got an AE on it, and it looks like it's a nickel or something. Not real, but could be fun for somebody. And let's see what else there is. 1 earring here. It's aluminum. It's not even aluminum. I don't know what it is. And there was this jade earring, but there's only 1. And this pearl gold. It looks like a Monet from the 80s is what it looks like. But it's not even that. It's just a little girl would love dressing up with that. And there is some elastic thread with a bunch of Halloween looking beads. And that is the end of, oh wait, and this lovely earring that there's only 1 of. Okay, well, not a lot of silver or gold, but we did have a few pieces that I'm sure are that one, and this one, and the necklace, and then I think this one is also, but look at how fun this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turquoise bracelets, and 1, 2, 3, 4 different turquoise earrings, and whatever that is, and that, and then a couple of pieces I think my kids might like, and then all these little brooches and pins and things I will put in the Halloween pile, and the kids can take them. And then we've got some luau stuff, and then this cool little thing. This carved sharp little hair pick thing. So, and some bolos. So, and a cookie leaf shear necklace and bracelet that are new looking. So, got the tags. So, thanks for watching and have a blessed day. Check out my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, and there's a story on there as to why I do with the jewelry that I do. So take time to check that out. Thanks for watching.